Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out the review today. Today, as you can see, I'm taking a look at Wedge Antilles, and this is an OT character and an OG, man, absolute unsung hero of the Skywalker saga, man. Real quick, just starting off about this character. In real life, he's actually Ewan McGregor's uncle, so that's a pretty cool little Star Wars fact. But as far as the trilogy goes, the movies, he is he saves Luke Skywalker in Star Wars 77: A New Hope and helps him get to the trench to destroy the Death Star. He is the only one that successfully hits a harpoon on the AT-AT and is able to topple it over. And as well in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, he is the one who actually destroyed the shield generator so Lando and Nine Num could blow up the Death Star too. So absolute unsung hero as far as the Skywalker saga goes. Very cool character. This is a cool looking figure too. It's cool. This in my local comic shop for $20. So I was pretty happy about that. I love the way that the helmet looks with the translucent yellow. I actually just recently, a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, got the X-Wing Luke. You can probably see here in the back. Super happy to have that figure. Got him loose at a comic shop for like $15 or so. Super happy about that. These are pretty much they're the same bodies practically, just different head sculpts, and I believe the helmets might be a little bit different, but it might just be some different paint. Now that I'm kind of looking at them side by side, I'm sure it is. I doubt they did a new sculpt, but super happy to have this figure. This is, as you can see, this is the old red and black box today. This is one of two in the line. On the back, it says a talented young rebel pilot from Corellia, Wedge Antilles, survived the attack on the first Death Star to become a respected veteran of Rogue Squadron. So super happy to finally have this figure. I've had it for a while now, actually, but just had a lot of other stuff going on, so I'm finally get it reviewed out of the box and find a place for it on the shelf. So let's get into it. And like always, starting off with my reviews, here is the two accessories. One of the two accessories that come with this figure, and this is the DH-17, pretty much your basic Rebel blaster. Awesome sculpt, casting that old school black plastic. Nice silver paint here on the end. Really like the sculpt. Here is Wedge's X-Wing helmet. I love this translucent yellow here. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. I love the way this looks. Really nice, precise, clean paint on here. Even some nice, a little bit of a wash on here, nice and brown. Just look at that, man. So clean. Beautiful looking helmet. And now getting on to Wedge here. And I know I've covered, actually, you know what? I know I have not. I have not done a review on X-Wing Luke yet. But as you can see, I'll pretty much show these are the exact same bodies. So you can see these single joint ball arms get nice T position, rotation as well. Got some right at 90 for the elbow here. Trigger finger on the right hand, got a vertical hinge. Horizontal hinge here on the left hand. Put that back down. And then with this harness piece, you probably can get it into a split, but you can just see how that could hinder it right here. So you don't want to mess with this harness piece, of course. You don't want to mess that up. This figure does have thigh swivel, as you can see. Oh, it's going to break up the sculpt. But I do like thigh swivel on my figure. This figure also has boot swivel, which I think is really nice. Got some rockers, as always. Ankles have a lot of not as much motion going, a lot of motion going down, not as much coming up. But obviously, as you can see too, got these old pin double jointed legs, but you can get that calf to touch that hamstring with these. I don't mind pin joints. Obviously, clean is better. This figure can. I mean, this is the base body for Luke. So this base mold is from 2013. They just a new head, new face sculpt, but just getting a closer look here, and we'll look at this awesome photo reel for Wedge here, and it looks just like him, man. I'm blanking on the actor's name now who plays him, but nice sculpt of the hair. Really good looking figure, as you can see the whole sculpt here. Really nice. You know, while we're at it, since they're the same figure, why don't we just go ahead and grab old Lukey boy here. We'll go ahead and make this a 2-for-1. So I actually really like this Luke Skywalker, this Mark Hamill. This looks like a New Hope version, like a very young version of Mark. So got some nice wash in the hair here, as you can see. Sorry, I'm bad camera hitting the camera. Got that little curl on the bottom, just like Mark did in the late '70s, I should say. As you can see, same exact sculpt here, as you can see. Absolutely identical to all the creases and folds. Everything from down to the boots, same exact body. Flip this around without losing Luke's helmet here. Even the front, you can see the same exact thing. Nice hose deco piece here. I really do like that. The X-Wing suit is a very cool design. Same pockets, same folds, everything. So overall, really solid figure. It did come out in 2013 when the line first started. So while it is definitely a dated figure, these are both still really awesome. Now getting on to Luke here, he does not have the typical Rebel Blaster. He actually has something very similar to the DL-44, and this is the Model 57. This is Luke's signature blaster. As you can see, it looks very similar to Han Solo's, which is the DL-44. Really nice sculpt. Got some brown paint and silver paint here. Really cool sculpt. So he does come with that. Then obviously his X-Wing helmet is a different paint job. I want to be careful with this chin strap here. Getting it out of his hand. But looking at Luke's helmet here, very nice yellow here. Super clean, precise paint. Very nice. His doesn't have the brown wash. Isn't as dirty as Wedge's helmet is, but Wedge has seen a little bit more time on the battlefield than Luke has. So, but really clean Rebel insignia here. Super clean pinstripe in here. Beautiful yellow, very vibrant. I love the translucent plastic on the visor here. And just showing them side by side, you can see that these are the same exact helmets. There's a different paint. So this is really, really cool, man. Another thing I want to point out in the articulation, this is, like I said, this is from 2013. This is from when the line first started 11 years ago. So you can see this, just a simple peg, joint peg that plugs into a ball joint at the base of the skull. So you do not get a whole lot of articulation, but you can actually get a little bit of side to side with Luke here. So you can get a slight bit of expression, not a whole lot, but can't really look up or down a great amount either. But just like I said, this being from 2013 is definitely a dated body, but it's still just a fantastic looking figure. And the articulation is not bad on it. I guess it's got some really deep cuts in the shoulders. You can get decent 90s out of the elbows here, and obviously you have the pin double jointed knees. So it's really not all that bad. It's just definitely dated, but it's still a really badass looking figure. And like I said earlier, I really like this head sculpt. It looks like, to me, it looks like a very nice, uh, very decent likeness to young Mark Hamill. Just a couple quick fun side by side comparisons here. Here's R2D2 on the right, C3PO on the left, of course. On the left here, we have A New Hope Vader, and on the right is the red and black box Jawa. Now standing in here on the right is Grand Moff Tarkin, and on the left is the 2020 Stormtrooper. Awesome figures. And the proper send off with some old school OT aliens. On the left, all the way from 2017, the original Tusken Raider, looking awesome, man. And then here on the right is the Grand Momae Dawn #3, best in my opinion, #3 best Black Series figure of 2024. Awesome figure here on the right. So even though this mold is all the way from 2013, it still holds up well in the line today, in my opinion. Like, this is still a super fun figure to mess around with. The X-Wing is such an iconic and awesome looking design. There's no doubt about that. This figure is covered with paint, has some awesome extra deco with the hosing and the harness pieces. And just going back to the paint again, like the helmets, the front chest piece, the little bits of silver here on their arm, and just looks really good, man. Just awesome looking figure, really great sculpt, and just like I said, iconic look. X-wing outfit, X-wing flight suit is just so badass, man. And both of these face sculpts, in my opinion, just look great with the photo reel, man. Really great young Mark Hamill likeness, and I'm blanking on Wedge Antilles actor's name, but looks just like him, man. And yeah, these face sculpts just do both of these actors justice, in my opinion. But that's pretty much all I had to say for both of these figures. kind of made it a Luke Skywalker X-wing video kind of mid through it. Just I was planning on just covering Wedge, but I was like, you know what, I might as well just throw Luke into with it. It's the same exact body, just different head sculpt. Luke comes with a lightsaber, different paint on his helmet, and then obviously a different blaster as well. I hope you all enjoyed this review. If you did, leave me a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hope you're all having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. May the force be with you.